Live from the South Side.
With the accent or some shit. Oh, live from the South Side.
What's good with you people? Welcome to Live from the South Side. I go by the name of Truth Teller Young Skills. Shout outs to my brothers. They are not missing, you know what I mean? Shout outs to them, Trooper, Deuce. What up, fellas? But today's Live from the South Side is a special edition, special family edition. And I want to start off by introducing the one and only, the lovely, sexy Fee.
Hello, you guys. It's been a long time.
Long time, but you're here now.
I'm here. I'm
Yeah,
here
that's-
and still working.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
And next to
yes,
Fee,
yes.
the one and only, Bam. How are you feeling today?
Guys, hey.
My bestie.
Oh, I'm feeling great.
Oh, yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yes, everybody looking good.
Thank you.
Good.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Fly,
saying?
fresh, blessed. So, what have you been up to? Introduce yourselves real quick, because people, I want you to understand who these beautiful young ladies are.
I'm Sexy Fee. You can find me on YouTube, Sexy Fee. Go check out my music. Go check out my videos. I've been mothering, and I've been working, and I've just been out there working on getting my rap shows back going and upcoming music, and now I'm on Live from the Southside podcast. Hey.
Oh yeah. Welcome. And Bam, tell them a little bit about yourself.
I'm Bambi. I'm a cosmetologist. I do hair, and I travel and do hair as well, nails, facials. So, you know, y'all go hit me up at Touched by Bam on Instagram.
And let her know where you saw her at. You know, that's the you might
I'm on the South Side.
Yeah.
Shout out.
might or might not get a discount. I can't, promise you nothing. I have some topics I want to talk about, and Fee has some topics. Bam, I know she has a wealth of knowledge in there. So I was thinking about this earlier, right? And I caught myself. So I have a scenario, but before I say my thing, I really want honesty, and I want to know what's your thing, because I know it's a thing. So have you ever done something and forgot that people could see you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite often.
Yeah.
I definitely do that.
Okay, don't leave us waiting. Don't leave us waiting. Break it down, because I did it today, and it hit me super hard. But break it down. What was something you could think of?
I'll find myself like in conversation in my head, but like I don't know that my mouth is moving, and people be like, "Are you talking to yourself?" And I'll be like, "Shit, yeah." Bust out laughing.
You own it.
Yeah.
I like own it. Don't be ashamed of it.
Yeah. Well, me, when I was 18 years old, I was involved with this young guy, and he hid a video camera underneath a pile of clothes when we was doing our little thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I didn't know and I was unaware, but when I did find out, I was like, get rid of that, because you don't never know who's going to see something like this. And you know, even down the line, I'm older, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all he got to say is, oh, that video is locked up in the attic in my mom's house. It's safe. It's not going nowhere. But what if you go on and it's like a time capsule and you got your future kids, grandkids, kids come and they dig that up and say, what is this? And put it in what it's supposed to belong in the future. And they see how granddaddy was getting it in with not grandma. So, you know, Yeah.
That's tragic, Fee.
Yeah, it's like my little 18-year-old booty is time capsule.
Oh no.
In somebody else's attic with dust on it. Like,
oh God.
Give me the tape so I can at least brush the dust off.
Yeah.
So is it gone?
It's probably not. It's on one of those cameras from back in the day, you know.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna have nothing to play it on in the future.
I hope not, because
they ain't got nothing to worry about.
Kids is curious, and if they're curious now, they're gonna be even more curious. Oh, what's this thing right here? Oh yeah, let's look up online and see what it goes in. They'll push one button,
one off Amazon,
and it's to your house the next day.
Can you order tape players off Amazon? Do they still sell those?
They probably do. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. Because I could order the little joint that you click and it goes and a little picture come out right then and there. It's more up to date from the Polaroid from back then. But yeah, they got that. They got, yeah.
Okay, 'cause I was gonna say I don't even know if they still make tape players, so I don't know if you can even buy one. But if you found it, they don't sell tapes, so it's like if you found a tape, what the fuck are you gonna play it on?
Something that they didn't encapsulize too.
right on Amazon.
With
Amazon got it, or Temu. All right, so this is my thing, right? So I caught myself, right? I like bananas, and nothing's wrong with that, you know.
Okay.
We all need potassium. Eat your that's a fruit. It's a fruit. So I don't like keeping the banana peel in my house.
Right.
Who wants to do that?
Fruit flies.
Right.
Exactly.
Them suckers ain't no joke.
So you already understand. So
Yeah.
what I like to do is to go on my porch and throw the banana as far as I can. And I sometimes forget that my porch is a little open and my neighbors could see me. So I ate a banana. It was so good. Pause. I got another one. It is what it is. I was like, man, it's gonna be breakfast. Got some cereal, whatever. So I found myself, and I have fun with it, you know, because like, how far can I throw it, you know? So I'm out there, I'm throwing the banana peels as far as I can, out of my yard, boom, throwing them, boom, throwing them. And I'm just like, man, the second one was a good throw. And I look over, and my neighbors are staring dead in my face like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my God. Oh no.
So I was like, oh man, that's super embarrassing. That's
Like
fucked
this
up.
monkey out here throwing bananas in the street.
Yeah, you
Trying
know,
to slip on the car.
I be trying to hit him sometimes.
No,
It's just fun. So I was like, that's an embarrassing
Like a
thing.
contest with yourself.
With myself, thank
Yeah.
you. All right, so you
It's
understand.
nothing wrong with playing with yourself. Diddy. Give me all the Diddy on that one.
Nah, I enjoy my little contest amongst myself. I don't know if you have a stupid contest that you do, but that's my dumb contest. It's chuck the banana peel, and I didn't want to be seen doing it, so I felt stupid as shit being observed doing it. You know, we live, we learn. You know?
Well, you know, down below.
I was just about to say, if you do, let us know what it is.
Yeah, let us know what you like to play with. I would love to read you guys' comments and give you guys a shout out on the next show. I would love to, see what's going on in you guys' households.
Yeah, when you word it like that, it just sounds so salacious. I know I don't want the comments to be some like crazy, super crazy shit.
I want them to be.
All right,
Diddy.
hey, let them be that.
Give me all the Diddy, like just.
And we gonna talk about Diddy.
With a Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Just hey, I'm with it.
We gonna talk about
Diddy
Diddy.
and be honest, because you know this is an honest show. We don't want you guys to be like, oh, I gotta be in the closet with something that's on my chest. Get it off your chest. Let us know what it is. So you know, put that flavor on that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, don't be
That's
shy.
how you put the flavor on it.
Yeah, you little bit. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that's put the flavor on it. Simple as that. That's how you put flavor on it. I want to know this, especially from you, both of you, because you're ladies, one, and two, your mothers. So if your kids spent $18,000 a year on video games, is that acceptable? Because we're moving to this technology-driven era. Games are super important. You know, you don't want to be the kid in school that's not playing a new thing, the new system, the latest controller, the gaming chair, the pedals, the steering wheel, you know, and then when you tally it up at the end of the year, you know, might be $18,000. Is that acceptable?
At the end of the year, I thought you were saying like back to back, like just constantly buying him stuff.
Nah, just over the whole year. If you just look back
So-
at your receipts and it's literally $18,000, is that acceptable? Is that cool? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm a mom to a gamer, so he has that stuff, but he earned it. So to me, it's acceptable, regardless of the price. You know, his ain't 18,000, but you know, he do have that stuff, but he earned it. So if they earn it, yeah. But if you just doing it just to do it because you didn't have it and you just want your kids to have it.
Yeah.
No.
So for you, it's not about the price of it. It's about the morals behind it. If you work hard, then you are rewarded these things. And if I look back on the year and it just so happens to be this amount, I'm not bothered.
Right.
Fee, what you said? What are you thinking?
I think I'm all for a hustle. If my child is out there and they're gaming and they're getting money back from it, then I wouldn't mind 18 to 20 because you bringing that money back in that I pushed out for you. So I'm all for that. To keep up with the fad or trend, or you want to whine and complain just because there's something that's not in your basket right now, then I'm not for that at all. But if you out there and you're real life, you really into it, and this is what you want to do as a career, and this is what you've been doing, I'm for investing in something like that if that's what my child wants to do.
Okay, so for you, it's more, you see it as like an investment, as long as it's a return on this investment. Now, at the other end of that spectrum, because you got investment making money, this is what we all want.
Hello.
Then you got the motherfucker that ain't, you know what I mean? The kid that ain't making no money, that you know what I mean? So it's not necessarily, I'm gonna nag you for it, but if this is not an investment for you from your perspective, it's not worth it.
I wouldn't say $18,000 in a year, no.
Okay, so I got a question. So, what if your investment is in other areas? Like, his gaming is his free time. You know, he do track. He get all A's. He clean the house.
I mean, I can give you rewards and stuff, like you said, because you've earned it. I don't know if by that year...
No, my investment is
it wouldn't
his
be...
track. So when you going running around that circle like a motherfucking maniac, yeah, you earned the right to come in the house and play that game and cool off, because that track meet you getting ready to win.
Yeah, if that's the case.
For you, for me, and for all of us.
But for 18,000,
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's what I'm doing.
No, I'm saying that's what he's saying. Like the price, 18.
That's the price. We stand with that price.
I can't say I would dish out that price for my child.
Now, for me, I feel like that is an absorbent amount of motherfucking money.
That's a lot.
Now, I'm not a gamer. I'm gonna try to get into games, you know,
I'm not
because
a gamer either, James.
Nay brought the Nintendo Switch, and she broke it down to like what it is, and I didn't understand all that shit. You know what I mean? But I get it. You know what I mean? And it was like, it's the we played some shit. Whatever we played, it was dope. You know what I mean?
It was dope.
So I like that.
What it was?
I wasn't here.
But I think one was like Mario. I kind of remember that, but it wasn't like the Mario I'm used to. It was like Mario, but it was a board game or something.
Yeah, on the battle board.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was different. I never seen this shit before.
And you guys battle with each other.
Yeah. So I mean, that's dope. So I'm gonna try to get into gaming. I really want a PS5, and they said I need to get one, so I'm gonna get one.
Okay.
But to me, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I'm like, a fuck no. You can run your ass off on the field, on the track. You can dribble on the court. You can hit the ball. You can swim. I don't give a fuck what you do. Do it and do it well. I'm not spending that much money on your little black ass.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
when I look at my receipts and it's looking like it's going in that direction, I'm pulling back. You know what I mean?
Me too.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't necessarily, because I want to build, and it was my perspective, and I was like, this is why I didn't want to say it at first, because I was like, is the woman perspective a nurturing, caring one, which it is, and which it is an investment, which is a little different. You see what I'm saying? But I'm on a whole other field where it's like, fuck all of that. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
You know what I mean? So my thing is, and is this wrong? To want to build resilience by not necessarily giving said gratification for every accomplishment. Certain accomplishments we go above and beyond.
Right.
But when you just get your ass at home on time, that is what you should do.
Right.
When you clean your room,
that's what you should be doing.
you see what I mean? Washing the dishes. I didn't understand this as a child, but I get it. I live by myself. If I don't wash my fucking dishes, they don't get washed. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm glad, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't understand it. It's like, why you got me as a boy in this motherfucking washing dishes? When the fuck am, and I'm a child thinking this, like, when the fuck am I in my life gonna be washing my own dishes.
Now
look at you.
I couldn't see it. You know what I mean? So it's like little things that you should do. I wouldn't say should always be rewarded, but in my mind, that builds resilience.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So is that wrong or is that?
No.
Okay.
That's not wrong at all. That also has a hold of a child temptations on how far they should or shouldn't go with that. You know, so keep your hands off, you know, have a better control of that temptation, because sometimes a child, even young, that can get out of control.
All right, well, let me introduce a new topic to this, a new layer to the cake. You see what I mean? So I bring this up because that was Keisha Cole's son, spending $18,000 a year in gaming, on gaming shit.
Oh my goodness.
Now, we're speaking from the level that we are at and what we can afford now. Would you still feel the same way that you feel if you gross $8 million a year?
Like you said, it'll build resilience.
You're like, fuck that shit. I still need some money. You have a warm-hearted answer, so I know your 18 will probably be like 36 or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, or is it a cap when you bringing in $8 million a year? Is it a cap
it's
then?
Definitely a cap, because I got other things to do with my money.
Mhm.
You know.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's probably gonna get
36.
18.
Yeah, 36. I knew it. Yeah. I'm staying on my side of the fence, man. Your ass ain't getting no goddamn. I don't give a fuck how much I'm bringing. You know what I mean?
Exactly, huh?
Do what you're supposed to do.
There you
Mama's
go.
boy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fee, take us somewhere. Take us somewhere on the map. What you want to talk about, Fee?
I wanted to touch basics on something I seen on YouTube not too long ago about Charleston White. Now, I know he's all out here in the media, and he's doing this little thing, and he's very, very opinionated.
He is.
Very, very opinionated.
He's a talker.
Man, and he's a fact teller as well. Like, he'll lay that mayonnaise down on that bologna sandwich real thick. I'm trying to tell you something. But
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah,
Okay. Lay that. All right. I don't like mayonnaise, so it's like that is like the nastiest.
Yeah,
phrase.
he's gonna lay that shit on real thick on that bologna sandwich. Trying to tell you, he was saying something about different races and stuff, and he gave praise to white man race and all these different races, but he just took a big dump on the black race. You know, he was saying that how we were so behind, and how we were pretty much like the worst race on this damn earth. And I'm like, damn, on this whole damn earth, like out of everything that a black person has done, that we've done for our entertainment, any other races could have taken that and turned it to something wicked or to self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you guys feel about him being on the platform that he's on and the man that he is, to say something about a race that he's the same color? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like,
Now me. All right, so I'm gonna play a little devil advocate, just a little tiny bit. You know what I mean? Because I get the bigger picture. So I'm afforded the opportunity to quarterback from the sidelines. Most motherfuckers can't do that. You know what I mean? I don't got to be in the game, but I can quarterback this bitch from the sidelines real well. I like Charleston White. Now, the devil's advocate in me can listen to that speech and kind of agree with some of the things he's talking about.
yeah,
Now, I would say things when they're brought up from the aspect of reparations. Let's start there. African Americans still haven't received ours in no way, shape, or form, because we can't organize as a culture to even figure out how to pass these out and who to ask, no matter who we put in power. You see what I mean? Because whoever we put in power is nothing but a puppet. Hispanics, Asians, Jews, a lot of races have already received their reparations in some way, shape, or form, whether it be through land, money, finances, advances, cultural growth that we can't seem to achieve. You see what I mean? So when you say it from that standpoint, all right, we last. When you put that on a chart, when you just chart it, you know what I mean? Who's last on that chart? People who've got it, or people who've never gotten it and can't get it together to receive it?
right.
When you be technical, you know what I mean? All right, I get that. Is it a harsh statement? And is it wrong? Yes. You know what I mean? But outside of entertainment, and I kind of like this question, what have we actually brought to the table? And I look at it from both sides of the coin. You see what I'm saying? There are no black banks. There are no black leaders of industry and Fortune 500 positions that reach down into the inner cities and all that shit you see in the movies. That shit ain't, I'm not gonna say it's not real. It may be someone in the world that's doing it, but we don't know their name. You know what I mean? Where are all the black built establishments? Because even most HBCUs aren't ran by black people. So it's like, I learned that fact and I was shocked. I was like, what is a HBCU? It's black. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? It ain't even mostly funded by black people. What? You lying. Well, they own the land. No, they don't. All right. So it's you start scratching your head. You know what I mean? So I get it. But are we the most culturally bold? You know what I mean? Like, do we lead the trends? Do we start the wave? You know what I mean? Are we everything that people could achieve to be stylistically? Yeah. But then you think financially. It's not, outside of entertainment, most people can't name rich black people. That's not someone singing, rapping on TV or on the internet. You can't name leaders of industries. They're not popular enough. But we all know Bill Gates. We all know Donald Trump. We all know Elon Musk. You know what I mean? So on the other side of what he's saying, if he doesn't be so harsh about his blunt point, black people are last, the other points are kind of valid. But then you fuck it up when you say shit like that, because that's what I remember.
Right.
You know? So I get what he's saying, and I wish that it was something that could be put into place, that it was more we could do about, but we won't live to see it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately.
It's all good. I mean, black people, we used to have that back in the day, and when we did have our own black communities, our own doctors, our own welfare, our own community assistance, our own security. It's like that was snatched away from us.
They bombed it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, it's like the system did something to the black community to make them repeat that onto the kids, which had kids, and repeated that same act. So it's like we lost our way, a long way of how to stand up and how to move as a whole group, because when we're all together, we are the most powerful. We did get a lot of shit done. You know what I'm saying? We dug, or our ancestors dug these tunnels so that we can walk into this day. And it's like, now, of course, there are no black leaders. There's nobody standing up saying rah rah hoorah, because somebody's gonna come assassinate your ass.
Right. Nobody want to put their life on the line.
And it is what it is. Like
nobody.
And I can't say that I don't blame them, but it's like if enough of us, you know what I'm saying, moved how we were supposed to move, even in secrecy. A lot of black people don't know how to keep their damn mouth closed, because when they do hit the lottery, the first thing they want to do is go brag about that shit. Keep your mouth closed. And that's one thing. If we do have a mission or a move, we want to go blab, blah, 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 this is what, just to have a story to tell. And you fuck up the whole operation. Now you got us all killed. You know,
one thing that I like, one fact that I like is the African American dollar is the most powerful dollar, but it is not spent in the African American community. We can literally influence you to buy these cups right now as black folks and make these cups the hottest cup in the world, to where every race, nationality, and culture will want to buy them. We go team up with the white folks to promote it. Go team up with some other race to make sure it's nationally distributed. We go team up with some Asians to make it. We go team up with all of these other people, and then that dollar never gets spent in a black community, because you won't be able to buy these cups in a corner store. You got to go to the white place. You got to go to the chain stores that's not owned by African Americans. So it's like, even when we get money, it never trickles back down, but we have the most powerful dollar, and it's documented. This is a fact. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, what do you do and how do you change this shit? I think it's an unchangeable thing.
No, it's not.
Well, you can change anything. Just stop using the fucking dollar.
I feel like people.
We know how to live off the earth.
No, I feel like people gotta teach finance. People gotta teach savings. People gotta teach investments. That's what people gotta teach. You know, it took for somebody to talk to me about it, for me to change my way of thinking in the direction that I was going. Now I have investments. Now I have business plans. Now, you know, I am a cosmetologist. You know, I have things going on that when I sit back and retire, we gonna be straight.
We gonna be all right.
That's not
Hoorah.
taught in the black community.
No, it's
That's
not.
not taught in the black household.
Yeah, I'm mad.
That's not taught in our schools.
I never went to a school outside of my race, so I don't know. But in my mind, I feel like Jewish people are taught financial literacy at an early age.
Yeah.
And investments, because how are they still the controller of everything? You see what I mean? That has to be taught. And I think a lot of this shit is taught in the home, but if you find out late in life, you can't never teach it. You know what I mean? So,
because better late than never.
yeah, in most cases that is the case.
Teach who you can. No, you can't go back in time and teach everybody, but those who can teach and teach the next people and teach the next people. We don't gotta be how we are. So
It's comfortable. It's you being comfortable in your lifestyle and how you are.
Settling.
And you know, you won't,
Yeah, 'cause
as
you
a
gotta
child
make a
coming
lot of
up, I will
sacrifices
only
to
want to
do these
do what my
investments.
mom would allow me to do, but I want to do what she do. You know what I'm saying? If that's something that she wasn't doing, it's something that she won't tell me. Especially on no damn finances, about how to save money and how to calculate it, add it up. If that's not something that she was doing, then I'll learn to do
like life insurance. If you don't
one
got a
of it.
life insurance policy, you are tripping. Life insurance is your number one investment. Like life insurance is everything. Life insurance ain't supposed to be used for when you die.
It's called
in the
life.
name.
For life.
It is, cause it has life in it. It
Yeah,
doesn't have
It's
death in
gonna
it.
pay it until
Has
you
life.
die.
Pretty
But-
much.
Nah, I think stuff like financial literacy, investments, I think that should be taught in school at like the earliest of ages. I think it should be like incorporated almost in the second or third grade.
I'm about to say
you
third,
know?
third grade. Yeah.
When you start learning basic math equations, then you should learn how to save basic dollars. You know what I mean? Because that leads to you learning about how to count money, but you need to know where to put it. They always teach you how to count it. They don't tell you what to do with it. You know, so I think that should go hand in hand, so that way we can actually have a next generation of leaders. You know what I mean? Versus some of the shit that's coming out right now.
Black leaders.
In the dead of night, he thought he was alone, but something or someone
Who's there?
is lurking in the shadows. When your past confronts you,
What the fuck are you?
you wasn't supposed to see me.
What?
There's nowhere to run.
See, you tried to forget about me. Nigga, you tried to bury me.
In a battle between who you are
Rummaging through your life. Picking through
and
the
who you've become,
you left behind. I don't know what you talking about, first of all.
there's no winners. From the director of gripping psychological thrillers comes a film that dives deep into the human mind.
Because you forgot who you are.
Internal conflict. Footage surfaces online of Diddy pleading not guilty in federal court on sex trafficking and other charges. Now, it's unfortunate about Diddy. I love the Diddy jokes. I pray and pray and pray, and unfortunately it does get old over time because that's the history of just words, especially when the black culture creates them. I pray no Diddy. I pray no Diddy. It never fades. Shout outs to Quilly in Philadelphia for inventing that phrase. I hope you go down in the dictionary for that. But
I had no clue he invented that.
yeah. That it comes from Quilly in Philadelphia, first person on record to ever say that word, to come up with that phrase.
Okay.
It's just unfortunate that I like giving all black people credit. You know what I mean?
There you
I don't
go.
give a fuck how if you're known or not. I want to get you known. But yeah, I pray that phrase never goes away. I prayed that BBL Drizzy never went away.
BBL Tracy.
It went away. It kind of faded. But that's just my personal thing. My thing is this though. We all know Diddy was a monster. Yes. My question to you. Is it true that every man or woman or person is innocent until proven guilty. Is that a real thing now? We understand these words, but is that real?
And whose community?
We gonna stick on our community. We know it don't work on the other motherfuckers.
Well, there's your answer, you guys.
I would believe that everyone would be innocent until proven guilty. Because I'm innocent if you ain't got no facts on what you're trying to accuse me of.
Shit, even if you
Period. And yeah, and even if you did have the facts, that's a lie.
Do your job.
No diddy.
I love it. I just love it. No diddy. I feel honestly, this is America. I don't know where you're watching it at. Thank you for viewing. But here in America, I think that it should be every person is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, not the court of public opinion. In the court of public opinion, Diddy, you a monster, you a motherfucker, you need to die. But and we just talking to the court of law. It seems as if these motherfuckers don't have enough compiled already to hold this nigga properly, because they're pulling at strings of shit that they're finding while he's locked up in jail from his jail cell. Not things that they got while he was out and free. They're trying to use books and documentation that he has written while locked up to prove that he's coercing his victims or participants or whoever the fuck he's talking to outside of jail to not say nothing. So they finding little notes that he writing, little things that he jot, numbers. They said some got names with prices and shit next to him. So you lock this nigga up because you said you had this mountain of evidence.
Right.
You said you had hundreds of people.
Right.
Testimonies. You said you had all this video, tens of thousands of, hundreds of thousands of terabytes of videos.
Recordings.
Photo. You had all of this shit. Names.
Guest list.
Right.
Guest list.
All type of stuff.
Secret videos. All.
Secret videos.
You ain't put a name out. Every investigation from a person that called a hotline came out to be bullshit. It is literally 95% bullshit. And when you have those type of bullshit numbers.
What was he trying to buy and y'all not trying to let him get? Huh?
Now, glad you asked that. He was trying to go against his liquor company. That was his first mistake. Diageo.
Even that big?
De Leon?
Diageo.
Diageo?
Who the fuck was that?
The maker of all of that shit. He went against the top. When you go against the top, smack your ass
so
down.
Yeah, that's when they talking about he got a little cocky. So that's what.
Chopped his ass back down.
Damn.
But my thing is, get his ass out of here.
Huh.
But in the business world, that's what you do. And when you keep it business, that's what you're doing. When you playing at those levels and that type of money, you got a company willing to hand you over almost $1 billion, and then you try to go against them. I can understand when they gonna shut you the fuck up and shut you down. You feel like you can get too big. But is it right to keep this nigga locked up when it don't seem like you got the right amount of evidence to keep his ass in there?
They said fuck around and find out.
That's what it's seeming like.
They keep it, yeah. I mean, he on punishment. If he was a child, if he was one of their child, because evidently they took care of this nigga, gave him everything and pampered him, and now my child saying kiss my ass. What the fuck you gonna do as a parent? You gonna put your child on punishment? So that's why his ass is in jail. If that's the case, he's on punishment right now. It don't matter if they got evidence or not. If they say that's where he's supposed to be, that's where the fuck he's gonna be. Is it right? Fuck no.
He
but
signed
that's
that contract.
like you said, like yeah, he signed up for that
So
shit,
they know what
and
it
it is
is.
what it is. Like you put a rich nigga in jail, he's living good either fucking way, whether he's on punishment or not. Like he can get access to everything, as you can see, from the jail cell while he's in the jail cell. So now he's on punishment, but he's going against the grain. So once they find out, they're going to try to do more shit to keep you in jail longer. Just like a mother would with a child. Oh, you didn't get your room after I told you don't go out your room? I'm going to give you 10 more minutes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll give him 10 more years because he's fucking around, and he is going to find out
He's finding
that
out.
you're not more powerful than the people that put you in power.
Right.
That doesn't work like that. It doesn't matter where you go. Like, it doesn't
Or who the
matter.
fuck you
And
are.
if you get a little bit cocky, and I
And
don't like
know why
men like
y'all
that.
Not paying
Cocky.
attention, like they show you who's boss every motherfucking year. One of you niggas go to jail.
And it's
Right
been
to
year after year after
For
year.
real.
Since the R. Kelly shit, all you black people been dying and going to jail, and it's just ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous, and it's like y'all keep signing these contracts, and y'all not doing what these people say do from these contracts, and yeah, they're gonna come for you, and it is what it is. Diddy did the same thing. They came for him.
Oh, they came.
They came for him.
Now, I think what's crazy is I think he's the CEO. Abercrombie and Finch. I can't never say the word right. It's one of those joints, Hollanista, something like that, you know. But he's an old white guy, charged for the same exact thing Diddy was charged for. This nigga made bail.
I mean, they have a black law book and they have a white one. Our rules are separate from their rules. It doesn't even matter from what era we walk in until that system's broken. Then we have, when we do shit, what our charge is, and when they do shit, what their charge is. So, hey, Diddy did some shit. He got to go by the black law book. He's white. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately. Our law book fucking sucks.
Yeah, they wrote it back when slavery was like, yeah, and all this other. We have our own law book, and it's being, they put the hammer on our damn head.
So do you think this, like, I was thinking this the other day. Does tradition hinder the future? Thanksgiving, right? Maybe our generation is slowly forgetting what it really represents. Now, I think 2 or 3 generations from now, they won't ever understand what it is. It's a day that the white men murdered and killed and pillaged thousands of Indians, tried to wipe them off the face of the map, and they celebrated and gave thanks on Thanksgiving for doing this shit. So now it's 2024, we're just doing Thanksgiving and giving out turkeys and shit, and not even knowing why. You know what I mean? Don't give homeless people turkeys. That's dumb as shit. Where the fuck they gonna cook it?
Over the fire that they gonna create in your backyard.
Exactly. They coming home with your
that was
stupid
a free ass. Exactly.
Stupid ass. So it's like, I don't think the future kids will even understand what Thanksgiving is, but they'll celebrate it because it's a day and it's on the calendar, and they know they get turkey on this day and see family. You see what I mean? So tradition, does that hinder the future and growth? Because the laws, they were created literally almost during slavery, or around the time it was just getting over, like so long ago. You know what I mean? It's like, it is a new day. It's decades and decades later, and a lot of these laws and rules have not been updated for any purpose, for any reason. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So does tradition hinder the future, or do we continue it? Like, in some places it's okay. Like, what do you think?
I feel like again, knowledge. If you know what you know and you're not passing it on, then yes, everybody just gonna be sitting around carving turkey every day. I don't want to carve no motherfucking turkey. Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't know, you know, you just gonna stay ignorant. And ignorance, you see how you see where we at. And it's gonna continue if we don't make a change.
Yeah, if that cycle's not broken. Like, yeah, if I don't tell my child now that this is what it's about, so when she get older and she start practicing it, then it's just going to continue. Because like you said, it's a day that we all get together and eat, you know, and they might not know the purpose behind, but they know that family gets together and that's all they need to know. They don't know nothing else, like about the history of what our ancestors went through. So it is something a cycle that needs to be broken. As a whole nation, how the hell do we break that? We got a programming in the people's heads. That's how they programmed us to watch TV or to do this or to do that. Like every day, just be like, yeah, this year don't celebrate Thanksgiving. This year don't celebrate Thanksgiving because yeah, you have to do that shit every fucking day. That's how you reprogram somebody. You get in their ear every fucking day and let them see things and let them know. And then it'll probably work that way, slowly but surely. But even slowly but surely could get grand at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
Yeah, don't lose hope on these motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I feel you.
I have faith in you, my brothers and sisters.
What's good with you people? It's your boy Truth Teller Young Skills. Welcome back to Kicks and Politics. The break is over. Hiatus time has finally come to an end. So I will be bringing you some first looks that I know for a fact you're going to want to get your hands on. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. People, remember, tell a friend to tell a friend. And until we meet again, stay safe, be blessed, and keep those sneakers fresh. Peace.
All right, so we are back from commercial break. Fee, take it away.
Okay. I be curious about a lot of things, especially when it comes to like how to cater to a man, what to do, what not to do, love and all that other stuff. So what I really want to know is like, what is passion when it comes to your mate, and how and when do you supposed to use it?
All right, so dope ass question. I wish more females would ask questions like this. Well, pay attention, take notes. So from a male's and all guys are created differently. So I'm going to answer this in the most generic way possible. So for closed-minded guys, I know you just don't like nothing, but I think that it should be in forms and waves of support. Now, I tell you this. I like what you said earlier just about track, because I always wanted to run track. I think that was dope. You see what I mean? So, say I had a girl, and I know I'm slow. I might be slow, fat, out of shape. I might be just the worst, whatever the fuck. You see what I mean? But I have a girl, and outside of sex, which is some people's just answer that nigga gonna be like, sex, fuck me, What happens when you get tired of it? What happens when that same oatmeal that was the best oatmeal the first time you ate it becomes stale and nasty 365 days after you eat that same bowl of oatmeal? You see what I mean? So you can't always just run to sex, you know what I mean? Because that turns into that oatmeal. It's just a matter of time. You can't always find new ingredients to put in oatmeal. You run out of them, So you have to build different things. You have to start making pancakes, eggs, bacon. You see what I'm saying? Grits, different things to make this a whole breakfast. You see what I mean? So in my mind, passion is the same way. It's different things you incorporate to make it something whole. You know what I mean? So for all you sex niggas, we got sex out the way. We moving past that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think it's about support. Back to my example about track. And I'm going to just use a dumb example. You might not like track, use basketball, whatever the fuck you can think of. I might need motivation to get the fuck up in the morning to go to track meets. From an outside person into my homeboys that know me, that's a simple, stupid thing. Nigga, get your ass up. To my parents, get your ass up. But to the person that I love, or that's supposed to be passionate for me, how about a phone call? Now, that might sacrifice your rest. You see what I mean? It might throw you off a little bit. But you sacrifice a little bit to make me great. You see what I mean? And it sucks, and sometimes it may seem one-sided, and it may just be one-sided in most cases. But these are the things that make this whole meal. And eventually, your meal that you made should feed you. You see what I'm saying? It might not be your first bite, but keep eating your meal. You're going to get full. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
If you keep putting portions into it to make it a full meal. You know what I mean? So we got support. That's super important. You know what I mean? But you gotta go past support, you know what I mean? You gotta be dedicated. Now here's the thing. Most women, as soon as something bad happens, in most cases they run. You see what I'm saying? It's because it's an independent wave. And there's nothing wrong with being independent and strong. You see what I mean? I love that. Most men love that. But if you're too independent, when things might not go right that one time, you run because you know the grass is green, or you think the grass may be green somewhere else, and you don't give it a second try. Sometimes some men, real men, might need you to stick it out. And you put up with what you put up with. I'm not saying put up with bullshit, but in some cases, if he's late, you got a nigga that's always late picking you up. It may suck. Talk to him about time management. Help him to make a schedule to where he's not so late picking your ass up. You see what I mean? Help plan it out to where it's better and it works for both of you. You see what I mean? Don't scold him. When he's wrong, correct him. When he's right, protect him. You see what I mean? Oh. He's coming to pick your ass up. You see what I mean? You ain't got the, you know what I mean?
Sit at the bus stop.
Right.
You see what I mean? So in that regard, at least give him that little support, you know what I mean? And that's that dedication. You got to be dedicated. And sometimes that's one-sided, but once again, you got to keep in mind, I'm just making my meal. You know what I mean? If I keep putting these portions together, eventually this meal forms and I'll get fed because he should start pouring into you. You see what I mean? Maybe you have a guy, he's not working, he's not doing something. You saying he can't financially support. You see what I mean? Once again, only put up with what you could put up with. But
What he said, y'all.
yeah, help him find work. It sucks. It sucks. But here's the thing.
Fill out the applications for him.
Thank you. Just help in some way, shape, or form. On Indeed, they don't need to know who the fuck you are. They just want you to hit apply. So if y'all tag team that shit, that's 2 people. You invest an hour, he invests an hour. That's 2 hours instead of him taking 2 hours. That's support. Now, once he's working, help him manage the money. You help him get the job. It sucks. It sounds like a baby. Some men don't have men in their life to honestly understand this. We should be taught this as young men in the house, but most men don't have a father. They're raised by a woman. You see what I mean? This is not a woman's role to teach a man. You see what I mean? A woman's role is to teach her daughters how to be women and supportive to the men that should be men and show them how to appreciate their womanhood. You see what I mean?
Right.
It's an even trade, but most people and most kids are raised out of uneven families. You see what I mean? So it's almost impossible to get that. So I think you help him get that job. You see? You help him manage his money. You make sure that a portion of the money goes to you. It is what it is. It's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just to you ladies, that portion of the money could be for bills. It could be for toiletries, whatever the fuck you need. You see what I mean? But you help that man work, you reap them benefits. As simple as that. You gotta put your fucking foot down, and that's a part of it. We like women that stand up. You know what I mean? So you start doing these things, and you should start seeing results. Now, if you're pouring into your man and he's not showing you the results, unfortunately, you have to put up with what you can put up with. And sometimes it may be too much. You know, so when I ask women, I say, what do you bring to the table? I'm not going to ask you this, but I'm going to just say, I'm a shoulder to lean on. I'm the table. Should practice and worship me. It's not an answer.
It's not.
You know what I mean? It depends on what level of man you're searching for. But let's say you have a man that has his own money. He can take care of you, your mama, and your daddy. You know what I mean? You just don't understand that. You know what I mean? Because it ain't initially about the money if it's a different attraction at first.
Right.
You see what I mean? You don't know what you're dealing with. He don't need no fucking shoulder to lean on.
Right.
He got his own shoulders. His shoulders is strong as shit. You see what I mean? So you need to be that person that fills those gaps. Well, I understand he's a busy man. This nigga clearly can't cook. He can't cook. He don't have time to cook.
Right.
If he's making the money that he should be making, he literally should not have the time to sit in the kitchen and cook every goddamn day. It's physically impossible. Can't cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You at work. You see what I mean?
Right.
Fill in the gap. Well, you know what? I like cooking. Nigga, driving around to you know what? I like to take my man shit while he's at work. So it's not just me being a shoulder to lean on. I'm actually supporting you through your hard work day. I'm going to show up and be there for you. Now, if you fucking with the right person, I'm not saying you not necessarily working, but you're not working as hard. Right. You're not out there 5 days a week, 40, 50 hours. It should be no need for that. You see what I'm saying? Because part of your job should be your man and your family. You see what I'm saying? He should take care of well, most niggas don't think that, but he should take care of the bills, place to live, certain things to where it makes it easy for you to raise the family proper. You see what I mean? When he say, what do you bring to the table? Well, you know, I'm going to support you, but not just shoulder to lean on. I'm going to bring you shit throughout the day. I'm going to send you messages. You know how many motherfuckers don't even send a message? That's the dumbest. It sounds small, but that's major.
Yeah. You
got a nigga in a high position job, stressed out all goddamn day, but just to send a smile or some shit from you, 2 seconds, you know what I mean? So it's like little things like that. You can't say you bring the whole table. You have to actually prove. Well, you know what? I like what you said earlier. So it's like, what if I got a flight next week? How the fuck I'm gonna get to the airport? You gonna let me sit here and stress about an Uber?
Right.
It's cars in the back. It's cars everywhere. You can't drive me to the goddamn airport. You can't make sure I'm up in the morning, my clothes is ironed, I'm fresh, so I can just get up and get the fuck out the door because it benefits both of us.
Right. Lazy dummy.
You see what I mean?
I mean, you shit. The man that got power, like, yeah. If he's on the table, then I'm gonna be the goddamn trimmings around that joint. You the turkey, I'll be the trimmings around it. There you go. And that's just how I see that picture from what you're saying or how you're explaining things. So it's like, yeah, cool. I'll do it with passion.
Yeah. Now all
Smile on my face.
all men are created differently, and you know what I mean. You got to
Very
deal with
much
what you
so.
deal with accordingly. But I'm just giving that, like I said at first, a general answer for what I feel all men achieve to be or strive to be or say that they are. Because when you ask a man, do he got it? Most of the niggas I know gonna say yeah, even when they don't. You see what I'm saying? But then it comes to the point where it's not about talking. It's like, well, can you prove it? I ain't saying ball out and buy jewelry, but it's like simple things. Why do you have the most expensive car on the block and you're pulling up in the ghetto? I had to learn that the hard way. I had a Range Rover and a BMW 540i M Series. That's a racing series. My Range Rover was a HSC, the 4.6, the joint that Jay-Z rapped about that cost extra. You know what I mean? For the rappers that understand all of that shit that I'm saying, and for the car people and enthusiasts that get cars, that's why I'm mentioning them. Not to brag, not to show off.
Right.
And I say all of that to say I pulled up in the worst neighborhood in Southeast every single day. And I can only drive one car at a time. So
That'd be the thing.
one of my beautiful, beautiful whips that stand out extremely distinct in my neighborhood, because don't nobody else got one, period, in Southeast, except for me with these two cars. One of them sitting in the ghetto every single day by itself for at least 12 hours. My mentality had to switch. You know what I mean? So why not get a home? Why not, you know what I mean? And then go do all of those things,
Right.
you know? Invest in yourself for the future type shit. Set yourself up for later and shit. Once again, those are things that they don't teach us.
Yeah, when these rappers do get a little couple of dollars, the first thing they want to do is go buy a chain, go buy some teeth, go buy some clothes and look fresh. And yeah, that's been proven. That's like factual. Like they don't take that money and go back and invest in themselves as far as like studio wise, or maybe even getting your own damn studio, so you don't have to keep borrowing nobody else shit. Like they don't do stuff like that. So.
I was working on this Excel sheet. It's fucking 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there smoking. Not blaming on smoking. We all smoke. Life. For people who smoke, whoever does that. But I was focusing on my Excel sheet, and I swear I saw my jar like shine a little bit, but like shining, like the shine went somewhere. It wasn't like the shine just came on. It was like the shine went across the jar, and I was like, I looked at the jar, but I was like, what can make a shine go across my jar? Because it was clearly light.
Shit sometimes too.
So I was looking around my room, and it's like, it's just me. What the fuck? So I'm clearly seeing shit at 4 this morning, and I was like, I need to get off Excel, but I gotta finish what I need to finish.
Right.
Like shit gotta get done.
So whoever in here with me, I better take y'all ass to bed.
Simple as
Right,
that.
cause
Pay mortgage.
don't come up in
Right.
here shining no light in my
Hell
face
yeah.
No.
or stuff. I don't know about that ghost stuff.
Nah, I don't. It ain't about ghosts. I just didn't understand what the
Or
fuck was going on.
Freaky paranormal things.
Nah, I won't. But, you know,
Do you have a window down there in the basement?
I got windows, yeah.
Oh, you don't think it would maybe been a car window? A car going past?
I was in my office.
So it's
There's
no
no windows
windows
in there?
down there?
There's windows in my office, but they on the back side.
Oh yeah, ain't not
Oh
back
yeah,
there.
he's not back there.
Well, I'm gonna just blame it on the birds because they ain't right.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
So
And around here, the birds got flashlights, so I was thinking like maybe they flew by with the light, you know what I mean? But I just couldn't figure it out.
Just had to come check on you real quick.
Yeah,
you
just to
know.
make sure I was in here breathing.
Working.
Yeah,
doing
You
something.
working, y'all.
yeah. And I'm psyched because people, and I need your ideas in the comment, and y'all can give me some ideas too. I need some ideas. I want to design my blank ass pod room. I thank God that I was fortunate enough to get a little bit of equipment, you know what I mean? So things can be functionable, and you know, and thank you for everybody that's been watching Live from the South Side, you know what I mean? We're gonna have a major episode where you're gonna see the whole gang here, and that's gonna be a beautiful get together. So I need some ideas on how to design my new podcast room, because I'm in my new house.
This is going to be
you know?
exciting.
I know, but I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck. What is it supposed to look like? It's blank. It's shit. You know what I mean?
Blank as shit.
But what is it supposed to? What do you? I want some vibes. I know I want vibes. I know that's super. You know what I mean, nigga? Not specific. I get it, but I do want some
I'm
vibes.
looking around trying to figure out where I can put my weed plant.
Right. So that's one thing on the list. Definitely the plants. I want some vibes. I don't know what color it should be. I was thinking black, but then it's like I don't want to
black it out.
Yeah, I want to black it out. That might bring the vibes down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not an interior designer. You know what I mean? So.
Well, you know.
Yeah, so we got.
Yeah, we can come up with some stuff.
Think of something. And I want y'all to think of some ideas what y'all want to see in the pod room. You know what I mean? Like, and let me know, because I'm going to read the comments. You probably will see it, like, because I don't have no ideas. I'm going to just keep buying furniture. So, like,
keep buying furniture.
That's one thing I do know. I want sofas, so you'll see some sofas. But beyond furniture.
Yeah.
That's.
He got that part covered, y'all.
Well,
and not really, because I don't. Should it be more furniture? I don't know. Should it be like bookshelves and other shit?
Well, IKEA got a lot of nice little stuff. You just gotta put all that stuff together.
All right, so we going to IKEA. And if we all go to IKEA,
I don't want to pay to put stuff together. That sounds stupid.
But look, here's the thing. It may or may not sound stupid.
Mad.
But if we all do it, then we can film it. And they can be there with us. When y'all like to see us shopping at IKEA with the ideas that you come up with.
Yeah. We can do that.
We gonna need 2 carts.
Hey.
I'm down for it. I'm down for the IKEA trip.
I'm down for the IKEA trip.
I'm down.
I just need ideas.
Don't you run me into nothing.
Oh, I didn't plan on it.
Exactly.
Then the hospital trip is after that. Yeah. Right.
That's how my whole face gonna look.
That's what's up, man. I'm so glad we did this.
Me too.
So am I. Live from the Southside, people. I go by the name of Truth Teller Young Skills. I'm joined by Sexy Fee and the one and only Bam. We will see you on the next episode. Shout outs to my brothers, Troop and Deuce. Love you niggas.
Yes.
I'll see y'all soon.
Bye-bye.
See y'all.